Hey there YouTube, this is Vargas XX78 with another pickup video, this time comic book edition. These are all the comic books that were waiting for me at my comic book store for this last month. I didn't get to showcase this on my last video, but it finally came out. This is the 22nd anniversary issue of Club Nintendo, the December issue. They talk about Pokemon X and Y. They give out a couple of tips, which is cool because I'm really digging that game. I'm still playing this Pokemon game, so that's cool. They give a review on The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Two Worlds. They talk about a Wii Party U. And they also talk about Super Mario 3D World, which is a game that looks pretty amazing. And as soon as I get a Wii U, I'm going to buy this one because it looks pretty cool. And you can play as Mario, Luigi, Peach, and I think one of the Toads. So it's very reminiscent of Super Mario Bros. 2. And this will work pretty great because my girlfriend can use Peach and I can use Mario. They also have a super mega poster of Link Between Two Worlds and Super Mario 3D World. So it's pretty good. The problem with the mega poster is that it takes up a lot of page count. So not as much information as I would normally get on a normal issue, but the double poster is pretty amazing. So yeah, still loving my Club Nintendo. Hope it's. I always hope that it'll keep going and it won't get canceled or something. Starting off next to the comic books, I picked up. I wasn't thinking of picking this one up, but I decided to break down and buy it. It's Amazing Spider-Man issue 700.1. It's basically just a little story with Peter Parker as Spider-Man before he got taken over by Dr. Octopus. And it's wintertime and everything's freezing over. It's really not that good. Picked up Superior Spider-Man issue 21, which features the return of one of Dr. Octavius' girlfriend. I forgot her name. I had it on when I looked at the issue, but I forgot her name. But she makes a comeback. She's trying to get revenge on Spider-Man for killing Dr. Octopus. Then we have Superior Spider-Man issue 22, which features an appearance by Flash Thompson Venom. Spider Dr. Octopus figures out that he uses Sonics on the Venom suit, so he realizes that it's Flash Thompson. Then there's Peter Parker in issue 23. He offers Flash Thompson to put in robotic legs, which I think in the Venom series already happened. So he does that, and he doesn't know that Flash doesn't know that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, and that he's setting him up to remove the symbiote. By the end of the issue, the symbiote forges itself into Spider-Man Dr. Octopus. And that's going to be interesting, because if the symbiote somehow goes back to Flash Thompson, I want to see if the symbiote remembers that, or that Dr. Octopus is inside Spider-Man's body. So that's going to be interesting. Also picked up the Superior Spider-Man Annual, #1. It's an okay story, I guess. The only thing it does is that it showcase the return of Blackout, which is a Ghost Rider villain that hasn't, to my knowledge, been in the Marvel U that long. Infinity. This is Avengers issue 20-something. 23. Which is a part of the Infinity crossover. Really dig the Infinity crossover. Also picked up Infinity issue 6. The ending's kind of... It sets up something else, and that's the thing I hate about the Marvel big events now. This immediately sets up Inhumanity, and the first issue already came out, but I'm done with Marvel big events. I don't care about Inhumanity at all, so this was pretty cool. They set up Thane, the son of Thanos, in a good way. They dealt with Thanos also, so yeah, this was pretty cool. Also picked up Uncanny Avengers. This is a really good book. I'm really liking this. I'm really liking the work of Remender. Big deaths, 3 big apparent deaths happen here. So yeah, this book is pretty cool. Also picked up the Avengers Annual. It's a nice little Christmas story. Um, it was pretty cool. I wasn't going to pick it up, but I'm glad I ended up buying it. Also picked up Thunderbolts issue 18. I still don't like the artwork, and they're going to introduce Ghost Rider, but I think I'm done with Thunderbolts. I'm not going to pick up that series anymore. Picked up Batman issue 25, a completely black cover. Yeah, the writing and the artwork are still freaking amazing. I don't know if you can even make this out, but it's really cool, and it puts Bruce Wayne in a really bad situation, and it features the return of Dr. Death. Also picked up Damian, Son of Batman, issue 204. Loving this series. The artwork's amazing, and Andy Kubert can really write very well. Hope he does some more, but a really, really cool book. Definitely worth a pickup. Picked up Batman and Two-Face issue 25. Peter J. Tomasi still doing great work. Patrick Gleason, great art. Really dig this series. Picked up Superman Batman issue 6, which features Mongul on the cover. And they're still doing this sideways thing. You have to read the comic book sideways, and I don't like that at all. Just don't like that. The artwork is good, but that was freaking stupid. Went to a swap meet and I picked up Fantastic Four issue 325, which features the Silver Surfer and Kang the Conqueror. So this was a pretty cool issue. Yeah, this was fun. Picked up Green Lantern New Guardians, which showcases what happened to Kyle Rayner after Lights Out. Basically, the new role in Kyle Rayner is that he's gonna go traveling the universe. He's still gonna be traveling the universe with the Guardians. So no really big change for Kyle Rayner, except everyone thinks he's dead. But I'm dropping Green Lantern. Unfortunately, I just wanted to. Honestly, I just wanted to wait till issue 25 because it's a nice issue to end the series on. I think. Picked up DC Universe versus Masters of the Universe. Really cool series. It's really awesome to see everyone in the DCU, I'm sorry, and the Masters of the Universe fight each other. And the big reveal of the big baddie in this I thought was pretty cool. It's Orko, the little guy that everyone made fun of. He turns evil, and that's why he sets everything up in motion, and he's controlling Skeletor, so I thought that was pretty freaking cool. Picked up Superman issue 25, which is part 4 of the Krypton Returns. This is part 4, so I've missed already 3 issues that I am totally lost on what's going on here. Picked up Superman Wonder Woman just because Doomsday is in it, and it's kind of confusing if I'm honest. The writing's kind of plotted weird. It has a really cool moment with Superman and Apollo, and yeah, it features the return of General Zod. So I'm gonna give this story arc a couple of more issues. Picked up Smallville issue 19, and which finishes off the whole Hades thing with Wonder Woman. And this is gonna be my last issue of Smallville. They're cutting it as a monthly to release a couple of miniseries, and that's just stupid. So I'm done with Smallville season 11. That's my last issue of that. Picked up Swamp Thing issue 26, which now features the Cedar as the new Swamp Thing. And he goes all out for the Green, and he goes out taking out people that are rivals to the Green. And he has a big fight with Animal Man. Really digging Swamp Thing. So yeah, I'm still picking up that one because it's freaking amazing. Picked up a back issue again at a swap meet. The Uncanny X-Men issue 170. This is where Storm fights Calypso for control of the Morlocks. I already have this issue as an issue in Classic X-Men, but it's always great to find the original issue. Got this one for 50 cents, so I thought that was pretty cool. Picked up Uncanny X-Men issue 14, which features the Chameleon Kid, the guy that can kind of like shapeshift, but not really. It was an interesting issue. Picked up X-Men Gold. This is a 50th anniversary issue, and basically just features 3 little stories of the X-Men. So this was pretty cool. I like this one. Picked up Longshot Saves the Marvel Universe, which is not what I thought it was going to be. Turns out that the In-Betweener, when Longshot last issue got the Cosmic Cube, he wished the In-Betweener didn't exist, so now there's a good In-Betweener and a bad In-Betweener. And that's just causing chaos, so Longshot's luck powers are stretched to the limit, and the evil In-Betweener in issue 3 brings forth these alternate versions of what-if characters from the Marvel Universe. We got Punisher, Venom, Vampire Wolverine, Werewolf Captain America, Silver Surfer, Carnage, the Hulk Avengers. So, yeah, I was hoping it had more of the what-if characters, not just very brief appearances, but they only got one more issue to go. Picked up Artifacts, issue 32. I'm still digging Artifacts. I still like it, but I wish they would focus not so much on Tom Judge, but a little bit more on the other artifact bearers. That's my only gripe with that. Picked up Wolverine issue 11, part 4 of the Killable story, and I don't like this story at all. I don't like how they're making Wolverine seem like a wimp. This is not the first time that Wolverine loses his healing factor, but in this story, he honestly acts like a wimp. And that bugs me. And I read somewhere that Wolverine is still not going to have his healing factor in the immediate future. So that really sucks. Picked up Savage Wolverine issue 11, which concludes Wolverine in Space storyline. Savage Wolverine issue 12, which has a story and cover by Phil Jimenez. The Savage Wolverine books are okay. It's not continuity based, so it's pretty cool. Picked up Wolverine and the X-Men issue 38, which has Wolverine going off against S.H.I.E.L.D. because they secretly had Sentinels. Picked up Wolverine and the X-Men annual issue 1 because it's part of the Infinity crossover. It showcases Kid Gladiator, so that was pretty cool. And picked up Wonder Woman issue 25, which has her, still dealing with the fallout that Wonder Woman is the new God of War, and how that's affecting. They also have Apollo tormenting Firstborn. Really liking this storyline. I hope Brian Azzarello stays on the book. And him and Greg Capullo are the only artists, and well, Peter J. Tomasi too, that have been this long since the New 52 relaunch. So that's rare because DC is getting rid of some of their creative team left and right. Also picked up Amazing X-Men issue 2. The artwork really cool, the story really interesting. It has Azazel invading both heaven and hell, and it's again promises the return of Nightcrawler. So I think that's pretty awesome. So yeah, that was the comic book pickup video of this month. Really mixed reading this month. Some good, some bad. I like to recommend something, but I can recommend Batman, and if very briefly, Longshot Saves the Marvel Universe, just because it does showcase some What If characters. I'm a big fan of What If. I freaking love that series, so it's great to see them reference like the Carnage Silver Surfer or Vampire Wolverine from that What If series. So yeah, that was cool. So yeah, thank you so much to everyone that watched the video. Please leave a comment if you can, recommendation, because a bunch of books I'm going to drop, and Wolverine and the X-Men, for example, it's going to get canceled, and it's going to be relaunched with a brand new #1, and honestly, Marvel, screw that. I'm not going to buy your #1 just because you decided to relaunch the series. Jason Aaron isn't even going to be writing it anymore, so that's a series that's canceled. Smallville I'm going to drop. I hate the idea of it being a miniseries instead of a monthly. Done with Green Lantern. So a lot of series I'm not gonna pick up. Thunderbolts too. I honestly I think I'm gonna drop that. So lots of series that I'm gonna drop. Artifacts is cool, but if they keep focusing on Tom Judge, that might be gone. I don't know. I don't know. Just a whole bunch of books that I'm dropping, and I'll see if I can replace them with some more independent books. I've heard good things about independent books, but that's a topic for another video. But again, thank you for watching, and until I see you all again, this is Vargas XX78, signing out.